Go back to Genesis chapter 3 and verse 10.
Genesis chapter 3, verse 10. And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked.
Read verse 9 into 10.
9. And the Lord God called unto Adam, and said unto him, Where art thou? And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked, and I hid myself.
Okay, so next part, fear God. Part of being responsible is to know how to fear God. Fear God. Get Exodus chapter 3, verse 6. Another aspect of being responsible is to fear God. Exodus chapter 3, verse 6.
Exodus chapter 3, verse 6. Moreover, he said, I am the God of thy father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look upon God.
Right? So, fear God. Fear God. We start off being servants. So one of the first things that we see ourselves, the role and capacity we see ourselves in, is being a servant. Being a servant to, when you come into this world, out of your mother's womb, you're a servant to your parents. You're a servant to those that you work for. You're a servant unto the Lord, right? So we see in this relationship of being a servant. That being said, the next part is to fear God. When we're born, we got to fear our parents, right? We got to fear the authorities. We got to fear the Lord. So we just read, let's read it one more time, Exodus 3 and 6.
Exodus 3 and 6. Moreover, he said, I am the God. I am the God of thy father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look upon God.
So he showing that respect. He was afraid to look upon him, right? Go to Psalms 119, 120 to fear God. 119, 120.
Psalms 119 and 120. My flesh trembleth for fear of thee, and I am afraid of thy judgments.
That's how we gotta be. That's how we gotta be. Here we talking about folks getting sick and so forth, can't hold the food down. Was that a judgment from the Lord? You had a stroke. Is that a judgment from the Lord? Right? So, and the sister saying, you can't judge me, you can't judge me. And says that she went out last night. She asked me, she said, why do you believe? I said, why don't you believe? Why do you believe? I'm asking you, why don't you believe? Well, I went out last night and yada, yada, yada. And we could have, had we just went faster or this, that, and the third, she trying to explain herself, she would have got shot and could have lost her life. I said, I'm a little confused. So you trying to say that you do believe or you don't believe? You know, but here we are talking about judgments and so forth. She found herself even last night in a situation where she could have lost her life, apparently. So we got to know to fear God. Revelation 16:15.
Book of Revelations, chapter 16, verse 15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments. Lest he walk naked, and they see his shame.
Right? So behold, I come as a thief. We don't know when that judgment is coming.
Right.
You don't know when you're getting pulled over. You got all that cocaine in your car. You got all them illegal guns in your car. You don't know when you're getting pulled over. You got all this fraudulent stuff going on. You don't know when you're getting pulled over. You don't know when judgment's coming. You don't know when that diesel truck down the road and the driver had been driving 3 hours longer than he should have been driving. Mm-hmm. Therefore, he's tired and exhausted. But you and your little little Pinto, what have you, and you've been avoiding the Lord all along. Lord been trying to call you and call you. Here comes Judgment Day. Because here's this man, he's sleepy, he 3 hours, 4 hours overworked, boom, you lost your life. It's judgment. I come as a thief in the night. Blessed is he that keepeth watch. How do you keep watch? By keeping these laws.